Hey, how's it going? How's it going? You like my ears? You like my ears?
I love that.
Look at me when I look at my ears.
I thought you asked me to stare.
You can look at that camera too if you want.
Oh, I love your ears.
This is the first podcast of Asians of Austin. Name's Jason, by the way. First episode of Asians of Austin, and this is my co-host right here, my best friend, fellow Asians. If it's not obvious, very obvious he's Asian. Can you speak a little bit, sir?
Hi, my name is Winston, and best friend of the Jason.
So, what's your name and age, and what do you do for work?
I already told my name. I'm Winston. 31st years old, and I work for government.
You like working for the government?
Yeah, some kinds of. Every job have its pro and cons.
What does your everyday look like as an Asian in the greater Austin area?
Before the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
right? I have to commute to the downtown Austin. So like every day I would wake up like around 6:30 or even 6, and it took me like 45 minutes. I remember there was one time it took me up to 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
But this is before COVID, though, right?
Yeah, that's before.
Did you grow up over here?
No, I was born in Shanghai. It's quite a big city, international city in China.
When did you get here?
Probably 5 years ago. Austin is my first stop. I also lived in Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
The land down under. Okay.
Yeah, I finished my degrees in Australia. So I lived there for 2.5 years.
When you first went to Austin, what was it like? Like, what did you feel at home?
Really love like the Austin's work-life balance. Like every people, the pace is slow, right? You can have some spare or free time at the weekends, just enjoy the sunshine or like all these outdoor activities in Austin. It's not like the Shanghai, which means it's super, crowded, super fast-paced city.
So like New York, Shanghai felt
Yeah,
like New
yeah,
York?
yeah, same thing.
Okay.
And then like in New York, every people have a poker face, right? When you take the subway.
Yeah. Is it the same in Shanghai?
Yeah, the same thing. Shanghai, the people were staring at their cell phone. They were listening to the music. But like in Austin, people would say hi, right? If you just walk by your neighbor and they would say hi, how's your day? They were just greeting with.
Do you think that's specifically in Austin or in Texas, or do you think it's the whole of USA?
I think it's specific in Austin.
It's
It's
specifically
really a
Austin.
friendly, city.
Have you been in other cities in Texas?
Yeah, I've been in Houston. I've been in Dallas. Not living there, but like
You stayed there? Yeah. Were the people also a little bit friendly though? But not as much as Austin?
Yeah, not as much as Austin.
Where do you get groceries? I'd like to know where you get your groceries from.
Oh, that's a really interesting
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
When I first here, there was a little Asian stuff here, right? At that times, we don't have the 99 ranch.
You didn't have 99 Ranch 5 years ago?
Yeah, we don't have 99 ranch.
5 years ago, 99 Ranch didn't exist in Austin.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's fun. That's a fun fact.
But
Okay.
even that time, the H Mart was like, I'm not sure if it is open or not, but like, we mostly get our groceries from the local supermarket, which is HEB or Costco. I know there was a lot of Asian guys back like years ago. Before I comes, they just like routinely like visit Houston to get some Asian food and Asian groceries.
Like people would travel from Austin
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Houston
yeah. They will
then
even
back.
ask them friends to bring the grocery they need.
just to get Asian stuff.
Yes.
That's how bad it was in Austin
Yes.
5 years ago.
Yeah, but
Okay.
currently
But now,
yeah, I mean, we have the local supermarket like Costco, like HEB, like Randall's, right? And we also have the Asian supermarket, like Nannan Ranch, like the whatever the MT Market, and we can also do the grocery online, which is like the We. It's called WEEE. It's an online Asian grocery.
That's available in Austin?
Yeah, that's available in Austin.
Okay.
It's just like 1 or 2 days delivery.
How often do you eat out and where?
I would say half, right?
Half.
Half I will eat at my home, right?
So 3 days a week you would be cooking, and
Yeah,
3 days
pretty
would be
much.
okay.
There was no like specific pattern for that. I mean, for like the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the majority will eat at our friend's place or eat outside.
Where would you eat though? Like what's your favorite restaurants? Like
I would just like pick up the random place within maybe 5 miles to 10 miles. I don't want like a drive too much just for like a dinner or like just for some food. So I will just pick up. To be very honest, there were not that much choice for the Asian food in Austin.
That's true.
So I mean,
It's very true.
the majority I would just choose the Vietnamese food, the Asian, the fusion. Even sometimes I try the Indian food.
I heard you ate recently at Laos. I mean, Laos cuisine. Was that in Austin as well, or is that somewhere else?
Oh no, that's not in Austin. That's in California. We were
Gotcha.
just specifically looking for some Laos food in
So
Austin.
so you think Laos food is good? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, I might want to try that when you
It's,
find
it's
that.
also my first time to try the Laos food because it's
Laotian food. I think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
they call it Laotian with a T.
I don't know because it's pretty rare, right? Even
Yeah.
back in my hometowns, I never heard about the Laos food.
In Shanghai.
Yeah, in Shanghai.
Gotcha. How long were you in Australia for? 4 years?
2.5.
Oh, just 2.5 years. So it wasn't that long. So you've been here in Texas longer than you have been in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. We were talking about like how often you want to eat out or how often you eat at home. Like tell the crowd, like tell the audience, the subscribers, like what do you what do you like to eat? Like what does an Asian in the Austin area like to eat?
The Asian, they were for most of the times they were still like the Asian food will be their top pick.
Mm-hmm.
And I will for the second priority, I would say they will try some American food like the burger shop,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not the McDonald's for sure, but there were some other burger.
So wait, hold on. Did you just say you don't like McDonald's? Because I love McDonald's.
Oh, you really?
As a
McDonald's?
Filipino, McDonald's felt like foreign to us. So maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me growing
Just
up.
so fast. If I choose for lunch, probably I would consider McDonald's, right? But
Okay.
if I would consider something, authentic or
Authentic fast food. You would go
like some place else.
like Whataburger maybe.
It's the same level.
It's the same level. Oh, McDonald's and what? Hot take. Whataburger and McDonald's are the same level.
From the Asian, I even cannot tell the difference between a What's Burger and a McDonald's.
Oh my gosh! As an Asian, look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Okay.
Tell me what you just said. Tell me what you just said.
I cannot.
As an Asian.
Yeah,
As an
right.
Asian.
I cannot tell the difference between What's Burger and a McDonald's.
Oh my god. Oh my. We're gonna get banned. We're gonna get banned from YouTube.
It's all the fast food, right?
And what do you think about Austin? Like in general, like what do you think about Austin? Do you like it here?
I love here, and that's the major reason I moved here. I know
Mhm.
there was a lot of negative comments about Austin. Lots of people complain about the hot weather here,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's just like hot like a hill in the summer times, and also lots of people complain about the bugs, the flies,
Mm-hmm.
and the insects here, and some people don't like the pollen season, which is
Yeah.
Remember there was some yellow pollen specific for
Oak
those
pollen,
2 weeks.
yeah.
A lot of people was allergic to that,
Yeah.
so they just come here and then move out.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of get their point because if you allergic to the pollen, right, it's just you have no choice. You have to pick up another place.
Right. Exactly.
But I mean, to me, the Austin was really a young city.
Mm-hmm.
It's full of like the young people. It's really dynamic,
Mm-hmm.
really active, and it's a booming city. You can see like the new construction, right, everywhere, and the brand new infrastructure. So it's kind of like you feel that city was like quite active, and you can see the future of the city. So
How much do you spend per month?
okay, if I put it really high level, I would say for food. It depends on your lifestyle, right? If you eat like eat much outside, I would say like maybe $2,000 or
Just on food?
yeah. If you eat outside,
Just on food.
yeah.
2,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a rich person beside us.
There was a lot of like a high-end restaurant.
$2,000 per month. Okay, maybe I'm just too cheap. I don't know. Like, what's
But if you like just do the grocery and you always cook at your place, at your house, I want to say 2,000. It would be less than 1,000.
you spend 1,000 if you go exclusively from home?
Yeah.
All right.
What's the issue with it? I really want to know.
My budget for food
Okay.
It's not even $500 per month.
Oh, you have to strict the budget on yourself.
Yes. I'm sorry. My best friend is, as you can tell, rich.
But I would say 1,000 was the average, right? You won't spend two, because I only have two people in my house, right? I don't have children, or I don't live with my parents.
And yet he spends $1,000 per month. Minimum, by the way. Minimum.
I'm not sure if like normal Austin people or normal.
This is news to me. He is my best friend, my friends. I didn't know he spent that much.
It's only $30 per day. Do you think it's that much?
Did you compute that real quick with your Asian brain?
Yeah.
'Cause,
It's
like,
like 33, like 35.
he's Chinese, so he's smarter than I am, a Filipino in math. So
Yeah, but like that everything was still the price has increased.
$30 per day.
It's not that too bad, right?
Yeah, 30. It's 30 times 30, like $900. Yeah,
So
so
I would say 30 to 35. It's
Yeah.
average if you just cook every day at your place. And for the cost of the living, I mean, if I talking about a housing,
yeah, let's talk about house. Do you rent or do you own?
I own a house,
Okay.
but I bought it before the pandemic.
Okay,
So
that's a big.
that's a different story, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
the
yeah.
price is different.
Okay.
So to be very honest, my mortgage plus my property tax,
Mhm.
that would be like $2,000.
Per month, $2,000 per. So like right there, you have 2,000 for food, or let's just say 1,000 for food, and then 2,000.
And for the utility, I always like budget like 400 to 500 for the utility.
For how many utilities do you have? What are like electricity,
Water, electricity. The
Like let's
tax.
talk about the house utilities, right? Like those are the normal house utilities, right?
That's normal house.
So the gas, the house gas, the electricity, the city stuff, utilities,
water.
the water, electric,
And the trash.
and
right?
trash. So how much is that?
I would say like 400.
$400.
But I mean, it will just go a little bit
Up or down? Up or
in
down?
summer, right, for sure.
Right.
because-
So, but the average for the year is 400.
Yeah.
What about like subscriptions or like cell phone, internet, that kind of deal?
Internet was like $70. I'm not sure if I have the cheaper deal in Austin, but mine was with AT&T, and it was just a fixed price for $70.
You guys have Google Fiber yet over there?
No, it's not reached my area.
Not yet. Okay, okay. Google Fiber, we're watching you. We have Google Fiber
They
down
are
here.
saying they will expand their
Mhm.
service territory, but
Mhm.
still not at my area.
Gotcha.
And for the cell phone, I would say 50, 60.
What about transportation? Do you have any loans, car loans?
I mean, currently I don't have any loans.
So you have a car?
Yeah, we have one car. We
You have
shared
one car.
one vehicle,
Mhm.
and we sold another one in the pandemic. Right?
Okay, during the so you only needed one vehicle because like
Yeah.
you didn't really go out a
Yeah,
lot in the
You can
pandemic.
save, the insurance, right?
Mhm,
The
mhm.
gas line, all
Yeah.
this stuff on the vehicle.
Right.
So if I would say just one vehicle, you probably were looking around like maybe $300 to $400 per month.
Per month?
Yeah, the gas line was like, because the gas line was cheap. The gas
Yeah. Well, 400. What does that include if you don't have a loan?
the insurance, the gas line.
So just pure insurance and gas. 400. 400.
Yeah. The insurance was like around $100, right? 80 or 100.
Well, I don't know. Mine is like 1,400 per year. So you divide that by 12. That's about 100-ish.
It
Yeah.
depends on
100 plus.
what option you
Yeah.
purchase for your insurance.
Yeah.
Right?
So mine's about 200. I also don't have a loan. I don't know if you noticed this, but like I noticed it, and a lot of like non-Asian folks tend to like borrowing cars, and Asians
Oh yeah.
buy don't really like loans. Like they like we buy the cars like outright, even if it's like, I mean, it doesn't matter like what price it is. If it's like if we can't afford like like his car or whatever, like a BMW, we'll buy a Nissan for like $10,000 or whatever in cash instead of like borrowing it, right? And why is that? What do you think that
I
is?
think that's a major like a cultural gap,
Uh-huh.
like the way the people like spending money.
Mhm.
Like for Asian people, whatever how much money they earn, when they like consider purchasing a vehicle, they will have that money in their account.
They will have a cash.
Right, they will have that cash. No matter they trying to get a car loan a little bit or not, they have that amount of the cash in their account. so they can pay it off.
Unless it's like huge, like really, really big, like a house.
Yeah. They won't like.
You didn't buy your house yet, right? Like, I mean, it's not like you bought it on your. You still have a mortgage.
Yeah, mortgage. But that's something like I cannot pay it in full.
Right, because like that's expensive. That's really ridiculous. It's like six digits.
Yeah,
So
But Asian people that seldomly will just overspending on,
yeah. So we don't like loans. We don't like we don't like owing people. Basically, we don't like owing banks. So yeah.
And the people are like maybe more like calculation around that. The Asian people know we are paying more for the interest part, right? Which make no sense to us.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Why are you like? I'm borrowing money, but I have to pay you for the money that I borrowed, but I have the cash in my bank. Why borrow, right? But then, some people will say you're acting out of privilege. Not a lot of people have that amount of cash. But you have to go back, all the way back, right? Like, gotta have, like, from the beginning, since the beginning you started earning cash, you were already saving a lot.
A lot of Asian people have the habit of saving money.
You save first before you spend on anything.
Especially for the elderly, like, generation.
Do you have, like, any traditions? Like, for example, like, when you get a job or a promotion, in the Philippines we call it the blowout. It's not what you think, guys. But a blowout is when we spend on food, and we treat out the people we love to something, because we said we want to celebrate with them, so we share our blessings. So we will treat them out and take our friends to like dinner or lunch or whatever, and that's what we do in the Philippines. Do you have something like that in China?
No, we don't have that custom.
you don't want to.
But we always make the budget. Like if
Uh-huh.
let's say if you earn like $5,000 per month, right? You always like a budget like 1,000 or 2,000 for your saving account. That's like a routine or like a harder rules, right? And then you just only spend the rest of that for whatever you want.
What if you're only earning like $2,000 per month, and half of that is rent already?
Yeah, you're true. You're right. It's make it extreme difficult.
Yeah.
Right, to saving money if you only have like make $2,000.
Do you still aim to make save some money even if you can barely afford it?
No.
You don't save anymore if you earn that much?
If let's say if it's all the cost of like the fixed cost of your
That's,
living,
yeah.
right? So there was no way you can saving a bunch.
Yeah.
But like
But you can still save maybe $5 a month or something, right?
100 or $50, right?
Yeah. But you will still save, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're not gonna say like, oh, I'm gonna spend it all.
That thing is just prevent you from overspending.
Right. So so it's a buffer. You're not really spending. You're not really saving it. It's like you're trying to
Like say, hey, I still have
a
like
rainy day fund.
$100
Yeah.
extra for this month.
Just save it in case I'm gonna spend more next month.
And then remember, for the Asian people,
Yeah.
we always like think of the emergency.
The emergency.
Yeah, like what if my car was broken?
Right. Exactly.
Right? What if there was a medical emergency?
Yeah.
Or a surgery?
You don't you don't really know how much you're gonna spend,
Yeah.
but at least you'll have something to work with.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys watching us again. This is Jason. This is
Winston.
and thank you for watching Asians of Austin.